welcome to RAX Editor tutorial. This is the second part of our tutorial using RAX Editor to generate Payslip. In this tutorial, we will cover the following items. So get your computers ready and let's get right to the tutorial. Now that the PDF and Word documents have been prepared, send the PDF file as an email to the employee whose email address is on the Excel sheet. Let's declare a password variable to store the email's password. Let us name it as password and the variable type as string. Add a get password activity below the whole word sequence. Type your email's password inside the password input box. Please note that there's no need to add double quote. Afterwards, go to Get Passwords Attribute section on the right side of the application. Inside the result input box, type in password. That is the variable that we declared earlier to store the password. Add a send SMTP mail activity below get password. Type psdata2.toString in the input box. This is where the email address is located based on our spreadsheet. We'll personalize the email that we would be sending specific to the name. On the subject input box, type in name plus double quote apostrophe S Payslip. Then on the body input box, type double quote dear plus name plus double quote comma plus environment that new line plus double quote here is your payslip. Click on the Attach Files button below the body. Click on Create Argument. Choose In for the direction and string as the type. For the value input box, type file path PDF plus name plus double quote underscore payslip dot PDF. Now, for the Send SMTP Mails attribute section on the right side of the application, we would be using a Gmail account for this demo, so let us set the following attributes. Port to 587. Server double quote smtp.gmail.com. Email, please type in your Gmail address here as a string. Example, double quote abc@gmail.com. For password, type password. From is your Gmail address as a string. Double quote abc@gmail.com. Name is your name as a string. Example, double quote Mark C. Once the email has been sent, we would need to update the spreadsheet column in order to log that the email was sent to the recipient. Add an Excel sequence below the Send SMTP mail. On the file path input box, click the Browse button and choose the Payroll spreadsheet file inside the Payslip folder on your desktop. Add an Update Cell activity inside the new Excel sequence. On the Worksheet input box, type double quote Payroll. On the range input box, type in double quote capital AU plus row dot to string. For the value input box, type in double quote yes. Now, we would need to move to the next row on the spreadsheet. In order to do so, let us add an assigned activity below the update cell activity with the following values. On the to input box, type row. On the value input box, type row plus 1. Everything has been prepared to process the first row of the spreadsheet. Input the values on the Word document, create a PDF version of the file, email the proper recipient, then update the spreadsheet to reflect that the email has been sent. You might be asking how we would be repeating the process for the other employees on the spreadsheet. We could do that by adding a do-while activity as the first activity of the whole workflow. Just add it at the top of the workflow. On the condition area, type automation done equals false. Drag the whole looping sequence inside the body of the do-while activity. This would mean that as long as the automation done variable would remain as true, the automation would continue to process the rows of the spreadsheet. That's it! You may now execute the workflow by clicking on the Execute button or pressing F5 while the RAX Editor application is selected. That concludes the tutorial. Now, you are able to familiarize yourself in generating payslips using RAX Editor. For more information, visit our website at support.raxsuite.com. Thanks for watching! Make sure to check out our other video tutorials at RAX Automation Suite YouTube channel.